Hi, this is today's English. We are going to talk about reading. Reading is very important in our life. We get new information and knowledge by reading. People who read more usually have wider vocabulary, so I always try to read at least 1 hour a day. But recent news has found out that Korean children don't read enough. Here is the news.
Last year, a survey found that South Korean children and teenagers read around 36 books in 1 year. This figure is not high since it amounts to reading only 3 books per month. The importance of reading is greater for elementary school students. That is because reading activates the brain's frontal lobe. The frontal lobe is in charge of language development and memory. It is most active during childhood. Thus, not reading during this time reduces literacy. With reduced literacy, it is hard to learn new things.
So, Ethan, do you try to read something regularly? How often do you read?
This question makes me feel guilty. I always think that I need to read books, but I always make excuses such as I am busy today or I am so tired now, but I know these are just excuses. I always have a time to play games, so I usually play PlayStation after coming back home. Reading is hard to me. I need to think when I read, so this may be why I don't want to read. How did you become interested in reading, Sophie?
I didn't like reading at first, too. But I started reading something funny and informative, such as magazine and short novels. Short novels helped me become interested in reading a lot. These novels are short, so I don't have to spend much time until I finish one story. And then I started reading novella, which is a little longer than short novel. After I got used to novella, I started reading long novels. Long novels helped me focus longer. It usually takes 1 or 2 months to finish a long novel, but the longer a novel is, the more messages the novel contains. So now I prefer long novel.
Wow. You sound like you put a lot of effort to reading. I am very impressed. But this makes a sense now. I have always thought you are well-spoken. You read a lot, so you are good at talking. Now I have to try to read. Can you recommend some novels?
What kind of novel do you like? Do you prefer comedy or tragedy?
I like something dark and sad. I usually watch dark and sad movies, so I think I would like tragedy.
I recommend O. Henry's short novel collection. He is one of the most famous American writers. I have read his short novels when I started reading. His novels are interesting and touching, so I could finish his short novel collection within a week. And one of the most famous story among his works is The Last Leaf. Have you ever heard this story?
Yes, isn't it a story about saving a sick girl by painting a leaf on a wall? An old painter painted the leaf during cold weather so he dies but saves the girl because the girl got a hope to live. I remember the girl said she would die when leaves on the wall all fall down.
That is correct. That story was written by O. Henry. His stories are easy to read, but if you start to read Dante or Tolstoy, you have to focus more because there are many hidden messages and metaphors in their stories, and usually their novels are so long. Those books are as thick as Bible. Have you read Bible, Ethan?
No, I have never read Bible. I go to a church, but I have never read Bible. I should have finished reading Bible because I am a Christian. How about you, Sophie? Have you ever read Bible? I know you don't go to a church.
Yes, I have finished reading Bible even though I am an atheist. I finished reading Bible because I am interested in Western culture. I think if someone wants to understand Western culture, they should read Bible. The Bible influenced Western culture a lot like Confucianism did on Asian culture. So without religious reason, I think Bible is worth reading.
Oh, time is up. How about you? Do you enjoy reading or not? What kind of book do you like? Let's talk about reading today.